Welcome back to another episode of the Cryptic Cove. I am your host, the captain himself, Gabe D, and on today's episode, we are going to continue for WeakAura Mastery. Getting straight into it, we are going to be looking specifically at the Conditions tab. This will be a very short, concise video, but I did want to go through it as I think it has some good information there that would be helpful and beneficial. Last video, we went in depth on the Trigger tab, which is arguably the most important and convoluted and complex tab that you will have, but we have survived, moved on, graduated, and we are ready to add some custom conditions. So, what exactly can we do with the Conditions tab? Well, we can add a series of things that if the trigger activates, and we know what it's going to display, that it still must pass certain conditions for if this will actually display the WeakAura or activate fully or not. Even if the trigger activates, the rest may or may not, depending on if your conditions are met. If you have programming experience, this is sort of like a loop where you're going through a bunch of if statements or while statements. You can look at all of these. We have combinations, global conditions, and multiple triggers. The triggers are usually going to be less useful. Not that they don't happen or you don't use them, but I find that global conditions are most of what you're looking for. It just depends on the WeakAura. So let's go through it. If you are going to say have one for in combat, this is one that was used as an example. We can have a true or false statement and what it is going to do if that condition is met. And that kind of follows suit for everything in here. You may have that it says no matter what, this condition is always true. And because it's always true, I want you to do something. So if you have a trigger that is activated, I want you to say glow, or I want you to go in reverse or inverse, which same, or you're going to have a sound play, or you're going to, and you can keep reading and looking through these and seeing what is going to happen. Always true is something I don't really use a ton, but sure, it's there. It has an option. You can go through a ton of different options for if you have a target and it's true that you have a target, then this happens. If it's false that you have a target, you have a sound that plays that says, do better, get a target so you can do damage, etc. All of these are really important. And while I said that this video is going to be super short, I think it is really nice to see the benefit in action. The demonstration that has been done before was simple in combat. If that is false, then I want you to vanish with the alpha being 0. If you want that, that is definitely an option. I had the doctor who I made some custom WeakAuras for who was like, dude, this is great, but it's annoying having it on my screen when I'm just sitting in Dornagle. Hey, no problem. I got you. I will add a custom condition to ensure that it goes away unless I want it to stay. This is a fantastic option. These are all going to have some use, although as you play with them more, you will notice that this will become more and more important. Another good one is stacks. So if you have greater than or equal to 2 stacks for a specific ability or spell, then this trigger will happen where maybe not the alpha changes, but maybe the color changes. So let's do something a little different. Let's say if you have less than or equal to, or let's go equal to 0 stacks, then I want this to turn red. This is valuable for something to say like, hey, if I'm on my Holy Priest, as you've seen at the very intro video, and I don't have any available stacks of one of my holy words, I want that to turn red so that I can see, hey, we have a problem. We need to be prepared with other spells, abilities until that cooldown comes back. That is something that you can do with a trigger or a specific condition. Like I said, super short video. lots of options here. I will let you kind of go through them. If you have any questions, drop a comment down below. I'm happy to work with anyone who has any questions about any of these WeakAuras. And I hope this video has been of use. If it has been useful to you at all, please consider commenting, subscribing, or liking the video. We are a small channel and every little bit helps. That being said, we will be continuing on in our quest for WeakAura Mastery. I will see you all in the next video where we are finally going to make our very first custom WeakAura. Thank you so much. Stay tuned, and I'll see you soon.